Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. I hope you're all doing wonderful and having a safe and wonderful week, whether you are just going to work, are at work, or coming home from work or school. I do hope you're having a wonderful and safe week, and I hope your week has been very productive. To all of our new subscribers, welcome aboard, and to all of our returning subscribers, welcome back. It is great to see you all here. I do enjoy your comments in the videos, and your suggestions and your feedback, and I do enjoy interacting with you. For those of you that are wondering why I haven't responded to comments, that's just due to the fact that I'm dealing with a convention this week, and I do hope you'll bear with me. I should be back on track in the next couple of weeks. Next week is Thanksgiving here in the United States, so there will be a pre-recorded video for next week as well. All right, so that being said, we do have a few things I want to get done today. At the end of the last episode, we had created our first solar tower. We have some more welding to do up there, so we're going to do that today. And we're also going to bring this thing down today as well. So today is going to be more of a general maintenance day. So let's go ahead real quick and make sure we're all charged up. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, the description will contain the text of all of the disclaimers, so that I don't have to actually say that in the video, because that just gets boring. Anyway, that being said, let's get right into it and get right to it. We got we got some maintenance to get done. I did say in the last episode today was going to be more of a general maintenance day. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to do. It is going to take us a little bit of work today to get all this done. So, that's what we're going to do. Today's episode will probably be a little bit shorter, just so you guys are aware, just due to the convention going on this week. So I think I figured out in the last episode that we can get 4 blocks in a run on grinding. That seems to be about right. And that's just because these are heavy armor blocks. If it was light armor, I could get a lot more. But as you know, we need the heavy armor, so. That's okay. So as I said, I hope you're all doing wonderful and having a great week. Hope for those of you in the United States that celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you're ready for Turkey Day. Gobble, gobble. You? I know, I have friends over in Canada, and I know they celebrated their Turkey Day last month. And then it's hard to believe that after this month, we only have one more month left in this year. In this calendar year. Can you believe it? Where has the time flown? Okay, so that needs to come down. Just noticed we had another little start of a platform over there I'd forgotten all about. I don't, oh, I bet I know why. That was going to be the start to our base originally. Okay. Oops. Well, that's okay. I do not mind that. Gotta recharge ourselves while we're down here. Excuse me. So for those of you wondering when City Skylines will be coming to the channel, should be next month sometime. I might do a holiday stream with it. We'll see. Why my lights weren't working there. But I did notice they did roll out a update, patch to some of the problems that people had been reporting. So, in a way, it's probably a good thing that we're waiting. Because that's likely to happen when a game first comes out. There's always going to be things that there's always going to be things that they would prefer to wait and fix after the launch of the game, so that they can see what issues other people are having. So I'm not really surprised by that at all. That was going to happen. I did expect that. So, yeah, I mean, I expected that was going to happen, and I think I even said at one point that's probably what would happen, and sure enough. So, rest assured, City Skylines 2 is going to be coming to the channel. Might just be a few days, a month or two later than the actual release date of it. But in my view, there is nothing wrong with that. Let's get ourselves recharged while we're at it. And I often think that a lot of times games tend to be overpriced. But the reality is, oftentimes, while they're overpriced, a lot of that's to cover the costs for the third-party libraries and software that they use in their games. And they have to pass. They have to pass. They have to cover those costs. So it's a little bit different when it's all in-house. Tends to be a little cheaper if everything in a game is all in-house, but development. City Skylines 2, unfortunately, is using the Unity engine, and so you're basically paying for all those licenses that they have to have for all their developers. If Colossal Order was smart, they would use their own in-house engine, game engine. And then, of course, you got, the costs to be affiliated with the publisher, like the game publisher, like Paradox, who has a tendency of overcharging for games they sell. They all do it, I should say. I will say that. They all tend to overcharge. I'm not going to lie about that. But yeah, that's the nature of the software development these days. Kind of why I like Space Engineer. It's another reason why I support Keen Software House with medieval engineers and space engineers, because they don't overcharge. They don't overcharge for their product. And they've proven you don't need to do that. If you have a good engine that you're building and developing in-house, gotta recharge again. If you have a good game engine that you're building and developing in-house, and you're not having to rely on all the third-party software or fees from game publishers, you can actually succeed as an independent game developer. And Keen Software House has proven that, and there are a lot of others out there that are proving it too. So don't be fooled. There are a lot of them out there that are proving that you can do it. So, I mean, yes, there are games I do enjoy that, are sold by Epic Games or Paradox Interactive or Ubisoft or Electronic Arts. But I tend to try to stick with the game. I tend to try to limit my games to and my support for games that are developed by really independent game developers who are not in any way associated with, you know, all these high fees caused by game publishers and all that. I don't necessarily care if they're using Unity Engine, Unreal, Godot, as long as they're keeping their fees down. But, you know, that's the reality. Unfortunately, it's because game development and developing your game engine costs money. It takes time, it takes money. And so, you know, getting the price for your game and downloadable content packs, you know, that can be very tricky. So I like to try to support independent game developers when I can. You know, if it's a game I happen to like, and it's in a genre of gaming I like, then I'm more inclined to support an independent game developer, to be honest. All right, there we go. All right, so as usual, as I said in the last episode, I'm going to leave these just like this because that battery that's there, we'll be moving those batteries later. That's one of our maintenance tasks done. Just refill everything while we're at it. Okay. Get this all taken up real quick. Excuse me. So I am trying to keep my voice, trying to be careful with my voice so it doesn't go hoarse before I finish off the convention. All right, there we go. Done. Okay, so let's go put the steel plate in first, and then we'll worry about the metal grid. Darn dust storm. All right, let me queue up some metal grid while I'm at it. Should be enough. Ooh. Okay, so these are going to need interior plate and construction component. Work. And let's grab interior plate. Go up and add these in. All right, those are now done. Wow, look at this dust storm. Get this get myself recharged. remember how many metal grid these will take per block. Yeah. Okay, 50. So that means we can get about 4 blocks done at a time. That's okay. Okay, that one needs steel plate. Alright, so I need 150 metal grid and some steel plate. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got the tower done. We just need to get this base done, which that's going to take a while, so I'm not going to really... I don't know that I need to really worry about that right now. This I need to finish off. It's going to take a little bit. I said I was going to do that off camera, and I will. There's that. Alright, so now let's go over here, because I did notice that... That's actually working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. I actually hope if I... They did this the right way. All right, let's go ahead and we'll do this, get this all sorted out. Here we go. This is what general maintenance looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's what it looks like. One more trip of that, we should be all done with that. May as well make sure we get it taken care of and make sure that that's all done. Yeah, I'll do that. I was going to say we need to make sure that the two building repairs here are filled with metal grid and steel plate. I think it's better to get the ingots out of the building repair system there. Get them put over here where they belong in the cargo container. Alright, so we got all the ingots out of there. Now let's go and we want to make sure that we have everything all ready to go for the next episode, because we're going to start designing the interior of the entrance lounge in the next episode. So I want to make sure that we have all that ready. One more trip for the steel plate should do it, and then we just got to sort out the metal grid issues. Make sure that that's full and ready to go with metal grid. All right, so one more trip. Should get us to where we want to go there. Okay, so that means that build and repair system is filled with steel plate. Have any metal grid other than what's in the assembler? Alright. Don't have any. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Check to see how we're doing over here. Now the key is to keep the extractors close to empty as possible, because then you can make sure that you're not going to accidentally overflow the system. That'll keep the drill going. But we'll get all these, the the extracted ingots. Get them over to their cargo container. And yeah. There we go. Okay. Recharge our energy and hydrogen. All right, well, I think that's all the maintenance that we have to do right now. Just make sure we're not missing something over here. Look like we are. All right, cool. Well, looks like that is now all set and all done. That's one headache out of our way. I will go up and finish that off camera. Getting the base welded up. That'll take me like 2 minutes to do off camera. But other than that, I think we're ready for the next episode. So I know this episode was probably more of a boring episode. But you know, when you're trying to set up a base and you have to keep the base running efficiently, yeah, maintenance is always going to be a requirement. So there's always going to be episodes where we do some maintenance. Anyway, it's a shorter episode due to real life and whatnot, the real world. I gotta make money somehow. So anyway, I hope you did enjoy today's episode, as boring as it may have been. But if you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video is going to be coming out. And please be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, your significant others, your pets, your neighbors, whoever it may be. Be sure to share the link. It does help the channel. Be sure to leave your ideas, your thoughts, your feedback in the video comments, and I will respond to your comments when I see them. Next week, of course, is a holiday week here in the U.S., so it's going to be a pre-recorded video. But if you do leave a comment, don't worry, I will respond when I can. If I don't respond in the comments directly, I will respond in the following video. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you have a safe and happy week, and I hope you do have a safe and happy Thanksgiving for those of you who are celebrating Thanksgiving. And I will see you in the next episode of A Progressive Survival here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming.